Hello everyone, it's Stray Faye here with another episode of Olympia Soiree. In the last episode, we got a lot of backstory actually last episode. What was the chapter called? Was it Yomotsu Hirasaka? I think we went to a lot of places last episode. We started off with the trial, which wasn't really a trial, it was mostly just like meeting the leaders of like the primary color system. Got to meet the leader of like the blue, the red, and of course Doma of the yellow, and they told us about like what powers they had. So there's like a distinction there, like the primary colors are like super important because they have like certain powers. And then we went on a little tour around like the districts, kind of getting familiar with the world, and we even went to like the underworld area where the color classes that they don't want to see, they just shove those people down there, which is, yeah. This world is interesting. Not very nice, not a very nice world, but interesting. Alright, so now hopefully we get a little bit more of a peppy chapter, because we're starting the next chapter, the White Mice Clan. Alright, the sun looks fine today. The gentle breeze was blowing, and I could see Tenyo Island from the balcony. Then again, are you even capable of love? Yeah, the last thing Doma had to say to us. I don't know how to feel about Doma. He seems like a very slimy character. And I don't know why they put Olympia in his care. I feel like Jigen is like probably nicer. I don't know why they put Byakuya under his care. He doesn't even seem to like her. Just completely like puts her down and like thinks she's a monster. A sinful monster. I know what I've done, but I can't keep isolating myself from everyone like before. I need to move on from this life as a doll. Yes, to go meet her husband. Daifuku, I'm gonna go out again to search for my husband like I mentioned before. I'll be leaving the manor shortly.
Very well, please be careful.
But it is a bit scary being out here alone, so would you mind coming with me? Oh, we're bringing the hamster.
With Hime? It would be my honor. I'll do my best to find you a good mate.
How is he gonna do that? Is he gonna be like when people like bring a dog somewhere and like, oh, the ladies all come up to the dog, like, what a cute dog. And you're like, ah, I gotcha. The search begins! Are we just gonna like stand here in the Sundial Plaza just waiting? Daifuku, are you okay in there?
It's comfortable.
Daifuku nodded slightly. I guess he's doing alright, and smush the hamster in your bag. I looked around the plaza and took a deep breath. There are no color class restrictions here, which means that people from all around the island can be found here. I'm sure the odds of finding a good husband will be high if I stay here. Just gonna sit here and wait. Oh look, it's Lady Olympia. What is she doing here? I've never seen her off stage before. Oh my. I actually saw her walking yesterday with Lord Akaza and Lord Kuroba of the Kotowari. The Kotowari, I heard they place her under their protection. Does that mean something bad's going to happen? You're right. I mean, the sun did suddenly disappear last night. I knew things would be the same. Everyone is still keeping their distance from me. At this rate, I doubt I'm ever going to find a good husband. Then I will take on the responsibility of fulfilling that role. Akaza's gonna keep reminding us that Akaza is gonna take one for the team. No, I need to do whatever I can to avoid getting any more involved with that cold-hearted person. You might just go with him by default. So you might want to try being friendlier for now, says Karoba. Friendlier? Friendly! They start smiling. It's like, is it gonna be like one of those tropes where like, I gotta be more friendly, I gotta smile, and then they just like do the creepiest smile ever? I muster all my courage and approach one of the men looking at me. Okay. Good day. What? I'm sorry. Please forgive me, I've done nothing wrong! Huh? Oh no, he's like, please don't kill me. It's fine, it's just Olympia, she just dances for the sun. You gotta be kidding. He ran away. What happened to all the fanboys she had? She really had, like, a person, like, come after her. And just, like, lay down his life for her. Well, it's only my first try, so... Is this what Domo was referring to? So, like, everyone's gonna be scared of her because of her curse. I straightened my posture and decided to approach another person. Good day. What? Why me? Please stop. I was only looking. Wait. Around me, people were standing even closer together, looking frightened. They seemed to be ready to flee at any moment. I couldn't possibly approach them like this. No, you gotta do what, like, Karoba and Akaza are doing, like, accompany them and just, like, have them refer her to, like, other people. Like, you gotta get, like, an invite. Maybe I brought this upon myself. I mean, yeah, like... I mean, she's not exactly, like, a stranger, people know of her, but if a random person just, like, approached me in public, and I didn't know anything about them, I'd be kind of like, ah! I've never spoken to them or even looked at them before, so I can't expect them to be friendly with me so quickly. I set my hopes too high. Look how white she is. She's so creepy. That's not nice. What? I had no other choice. I could see more people gathering around me, but there was still a significant distance between us. Oh, gotta go look somewhere else. Let's go to the underworld. Good day! Young soldier. Why, if it isn't Lady Olympia? I don't have a permit, but could you let me through? I was with the Kaza of the Kotowari yesterday. Under normal circumstances, I could not allow anyone through without a permit, but I cannot refuse your request. Abuse your power, Olympia. But please be careful, many of Yomi's denizens are criminals. That's quite a thing to say. But I suppose that is the truth. I only learned about Yomi yesterday. Would you like me to accompany you? I'll be fine, thank you. Alright, bye random soldier. It's not like I'm running from the surface. I mean, the people down here seem to be a little bit more friendly. They're curious, but at least they like weren't afraid. I just want to see Tsukiyomi. Daifuku? I tap my bag. We're in Yomi now. It's your first time down here, right? Huh? Wait.
Huh?
Daifuku scurried up quickly, peered over the bag with beady eyes. You're scared since it's a new place, right? But the people here are actually very nice. I'll protect you if anything happens, so don't you worry. Here's my hamster Daifuku. I just met him the other day, but if anything happens to him, I will kill everyone in his room and then myself.
That's not it. Actually, that's right. Hime can't understand me.
But we can. If you're so afraid, why don't you go back inside? I patted his small white head.
Lady Amaterasu must be toying with me. No, there must be a grand design at play.
I was on my own today. I could tell people were staring at me. I nervously walked down the main street. I wonder if they'd run away if I tried speaking to them. I was doubtful, but pulled myself together and spoke to a man near me. Good day. Ah! Surprised the man took a step back. No different here either. Good day to you. I hope you've been doing well. Oh, he actually responded back. Yomi resident. Yes. You did it. You got greeted back. I am honored to see you down here again. Please feel free to stay as long as you like. Gasp. His words may have been simple, but they brought tears to my eyes. Oh no, look what you did. You made her cry. I've been feeling so fragile lately. I need to stay strong. Thank you very much. I would really like that. No, and then everyone clapped. What? Suddenly, I could hear the sound of applause. Everyone's heads were bowed in my direction. They don't hate me? Really? I mean, you showed them great kindness yesterday in a world where everyone else on the surface is not very kind. Of course, some appeared cautious, but the fact that none of them were looking away from me filled me with happiness. Well then, see you around! And with the sound of applause still in the air, I began to make my way to Shikinjo. Words. Words are hard. I can go inside here, right? Splendid. Then I'll be awaiting your arrival tomorrow. Yeah, he promised us a bath. I mean, he did say he'd be waiting, didn't he? I looked around and saw customers walking in and out of the bathhouse. Here I go! Oh, you can see inside. Gasp. The inside was no less lavish than the outside. This kind of looked like the layout does remind me of the inn, the Sparrow Inn in Okami, and the what was it? It wasn't the mermaid. It was the Mermaid Palace. That also had the same layout as the inn. Red lanterns swaying mysteriously from the high ceiling, so very festive. Various color classes were enjoying meals and drinks in private rooms. I was told about the people dining here, but this isn't what I expected at all. The sights were so vivid that I simply stood in awe, looking at everything around me. I'd better find Yosuga first. Without him, I won't know where to look for Tsukuyomi, even if he has returned. Hello there, beautiful lady. Who's this? I sure hope Tsukuyomi is back. You're getting flirted with, Byakuya. Turn around. Beautiful miss, I'm talking to you. You! Who is this? Is this Yosuga? I need to look for a husband, and I'm sure he would give me advice on where to start. After what I said to Akaza, I better find the best person possible for myself. Come on, I'm talking to you! I see you over there trying to walk past me, Miss Beautiful White. Lady Olympia! Huh? Okay, this is not a Yosuga. Oh, okay. It's this guy. He's on the box. He is a love interest. I turned around when I heard my name and saw a young man smiling at me. Oh, what voice should I give him? He is the youngest of the bunch, I believe. He looks like he's the youngest of the bunch, other than the girl. The girl on the cover. Let's see. You guys are probably not gonna like me for doing this. Finally, you looked my way. You didn't hear me calling out to you? This is like... Yeah, I'm gonna do this voice. I did it for Dromi. Dromi turned out fine, right? In Cafe Enchante. Oh, it's gonna be so weird if there's like any steamy scenes. It's fine. Huh? I'm sorry. I didn't hear you. Completely oblivious, aren't you? Well, at least you're not stuck up or anything. Did you come here to enjoy the baths? I come here all the time for their skin treatment. I definitely recommend it. Yeah, you have such youthful skin. Really? He does look like with like a little. Is that like a popsicle? Not like a lollipop. Looks like a popsicle. He's here to treat his skin? Really? I wonder if that's normal down here. Yeah, he looks young. Usually you don't think about skin treatment until like you're fairly old. Well, I wouldn't say that. A lot of women are into skincare routine early, and teens. Maybe he has acne. maybe he's trying to cure his teenage acne. Then again, the stethoscope also seemed to be common, so maybe I don't know what's normal around the island yet. Better watch what I say so he doesn't laugh at me. Oh, that's right. I haven't introduced myself. I am Amakusa Shiro Tokisada of the Green. I'd love it if we could be friends. That's a long name. Amakusa Shiro Tokisada. A young man who was naturalized into the Green. Similarly to Olympia, he keeps Daifuku's younger brother Paris as a pet. Oh, wait, he has a little hamster. He is a regular at Shikinjo and friends with the bathhouse owner Yosuga. Okay. Says he was naturalized into the Green. I guess his eyes are green. Like his hair isn't very green. He does a flex of it though. Yeah, we'll see. I was like, Like, kind of weird that they just didn't make his whole hair green if he's of the Green, because yeah, it seems like everyone's like color coded except for this guy. Okay. Amakusa Shiro Tokisada? That's a long name. Even Byakuya thinks so. Is that common in the Green? Oh, no. It's more like a nickname. The nicknames are supposed to be shorter. Look at the dialogue, the text box. Okay, his name is just Tokisada. Feel free to call me Tokisada. All my friends do. Tokisada? Well, it's nice to meet you. You don't have to look so suspicious, you know. Not at all. I'm just a bit nervous. I'm not exactly his friend yet, so I feel uneasy calling him by that name. Would you like me to address you with a little more grace? Say, dear sister Olympia? No, there's no need for that. Well then, I'll just call you sis for now. You just turned 18, right? I'm a year younger than you. Oh, wait. He's 17, oh. I'm in a year age gap. It's gonna be weird if he keeps calling her sister, though. He gave a bright smile and took a bite out of his green ice pop. His eyes are so unique. Maybe it's a trait of the Green. Oh, right, his little plus sign. I see those a lot in, like, anime, so... I'm, like, looking at the box. Do the other guys have, like, any other eyes like that? They look kind of normal. Strange. I feel like I've seen him before. Amakusa Shiro. Sure, I've heard his name before, too. Sis. Are you staring because I'm so handsome? Okay, you're really trying to sell yourself off here. No, not at all. I'm sorry. Do you really need to deny it like that? I'm sorry. Ugh. I thought I was getting used to talking to people, but I need to get better at it. By the way, I know this sounds strange, but have we met somewhere before? Sis, you're saying that because you've fallen in love with me, right? Huh? No, not at all. Absolutely not. I just thought I heard your name before. Is he trying to flirt? Like... I mean, Kuroba was a big old flirt, but maybe this is his, like, his flavor of flirting. Unfortunately, this is the very first time we've met. I think you must have had me mistaken for another man. Really? Well, yes, I suppose it was my mistake. I'm sorry. Huh? Could it be? No way! Who is this? Huh? I turned around at the sound of a cute voice. There was a girl standing there, in a very unique attire. Oh. That is... she has an open sight on her. That is, a uniform. 2 of them. It's like they didn't know it. They didn't know if they wanted, like, the traditional maid outfit or, like, a more colorful kimono. So they're just like, why not both? Ah, you must be Lady Olympia of the White. I've heard all about you from Lord Tsukiyomi. Oh, you know Tsukiyomi too? Yes, my name is Camellia. I work here. Camellia, a member of the staff at Shikinjo who tirelessly assists Yosuga with his duties. She is the owner of Juliet, the youngest of the 3 white mice siblings. Oh, she has a hamster too. I guess I should refer to them as mice. But Daifuku looks like a hamster. She stared at me for a moment after her spirited introduction. You really are all white all over. You're a lot prettier than I imagined. Huh? Super pretty and cute. You really do look like a goddess. Is she... She's probably not of the green, is she? She has green eyes, but she also has, like, yellow blonde hair. Maybe she's, like... What do they call them? Pied? She's not, like, a secondary, but she's, like, a mix of a bunch of colors. Maybe that's why they, like, stitch together, like, this weird kimono. I'm sure I don't... You can make the sunshine too, right? Words can never express my admiration. But I've never been up to the surface myself before, so I'm not sure what the sun actually looks like. Ah. Oh. You seem so nice. How could I have forgotten? There's no way the sun can shine all the way down to Yomi. My dream is to one day go up to the surface and watch you dance. I bet you look so beautiful, like a dream. Well then, I hope you do come and visit someday. Maybe she can get like a pass, like somehow. Before I realized it, I had taken Camelia's hand in mine. Her gloved hand felt a little tense. Please come up one day so you can see the sun. Lady Olympia. Sis, what are you saying? Or do you really not know? The people who live in Yomi can't go up to the surface so easily. In particular, Camellia. I know it won't be easy, but things may change someday for the better. Oh. I felt awkward seeing that both of them had fallen silent. Just like yesterday, I keep saying the wrong thing. I'm sorry. That must have sounded so insensitive. That's not how I meant it. I really do want to see this. Do want you to see the sun, and I really do want you to come to the surface. Even though I know the rules here. Everything I said now just sounded like an excuse, so I finally shut my mouth. Suddenly, Camellia squeezed my hand. Oh. Lord Tsukiyomi was absolutely right when he told me about you. Oh, do you know him? Can you bring me to him? This Byakuya is looking. Really? I've been waiting for you to come. He told me to be patient and that you'd come visit us soon. He did? Tsukiyomi as in the famous doll maker? Doll maker. A profession associated with Tsukiyomi. He's a skilled craftsman who can somehow create lifelike dolls as well as prosthetic limbs for those who have lost parts of their body to Haku. Okay. And interesting that he's a doll maker and they refer to Olympia as a doll as well. Doll maker? So Tsukiyomi is making dolls now? The outsider of Naraku, Tsukiyomi. Naraku, a quiet place deep beneath Shinjinko, where Tsukiyomi's hermitage is located. Naraku, that just reminds me of the villain from Inuyasha. Is that like a reference to something? I hear he lives alone in a place even deeper underground than Yomi. The outsider of Naraku? That sounds scary. Are we talking about the same Tsukiyomi? I didn't know Tsukiyomi lived down there. I guess I don't know everything about him. Lord Hiroko, Lord Jigen, Doma, and Tsukiyomi. Tsukiyomi was an outsider who watched over me and the others on Tenyo Island. What's your relationship with him? I've known him a very long time. He's like family to me. I see. That makes sense. He squinted his eyes as he bit into his ice pop. You are the real Olympia, aren't you? What do you mean? I heard Olympia doesn't speak to anyone or even look them in the eye. Oh, Lord Tokisada. That's such a mean thing to say. I know. It's a hard subject for her. Huh? Really? Lady Olympia came all the way down here, you know. If she leaves Yomi forever, it'll be all your fault, Lord Tokisada. And then we'll never be able to start your route. I'm sorry. I was just curious because she's so different from the rumors, you know. I'm happy to meet her, of course, but it's no secret she's been hidden away in Lord Doma's manor. That's why I just wondered, is she real? And not an imposter or anything? I'm the real me! Oh, Yosuga, you're here! Finally, an adult! I feel like these two are like very young. Yes, of course. Yosuga appeared out of nowhere and gave them a somewhat disapproving look. Camellia, I thought I mentioned you mustn't discuss the surface down here. I'm very sorry. I was just so happy and... Tokisada too. You must watch what you say. I'm very sorry. Seeing them both bow their heads remorsefully made me feel bad. Don't worry, it didn't bother me at all. Are you sure? You'll forgive me for what I said? There's no need to be afraid of me. I'm not that afraid, but I just got carried away since I finally got to meet the person I always wanted to meet. I'll be careful next time. I'm very sorry. That was so rude. Please forgive me. Really, you didn't bother me at all. I'm alright. Then let us move on from it now. Why don't we all have some tea? I have some freshly steamed sweet buns ready. Ah, sounds good. You too, sis. You have to try them while they're still piping hot. Alright. Go have some candy. Let's go have some sweets. Before I knew it, a tea set and a wooden basket were placed in front of me. The sweet smell of the buns must be tantalizing Daifuku's senses right now. I'll introduce Daifuku later so he can nibble on some crumbs. Please enjoy. Well, they look as delicious as usual. The food here is just amazing. They're so cute with the little walnuts on top. They're hot, so be careful not to burn yourself. I know. I once ate dumplings so hot that I almost died. Be careful too, sis. Is that an exaggeration, or did you almost, like, choke? Choking on something, like, super hot, too. That's just, like, extra torture. Yes. I slowly cut open the bun on my plate and brought a small piece to my mouth. It's delicious. There are walnuts inside, too. I shelled the walnuts myself. Oh, really? This is my first time trying freshly steamed buns. I never knew they could taste so good. Chicken Joe has all kinds of bird delicacies and sweets, so just eat to your heart's content. Is Yomi a much better place than I thought? Or is it the food that's making me feel this way? But it is fun here, and so far we've gotten a good impression of Yomi. It's like the people are nice, it's like very bright and festive, even though like they're not allowed to see the sun. Like they try their best to like brighten the place up. I was about to bring another piece to my mouth when I suddenly noticed something. Come to think of it, I haven't had a meal or conversation with people around my age before. I was the only child on Tenyu Island, and I've been by myself in the manor since my arrival here. I'm actually enjoying a warm, sweet bun while surrounded by other people. Oh, she is like kind of just her peer group too. It's like other teenagers. Just the thought made the bun taste even better, and I wanted to savor it for as long as I could. I'm happy I have the chance to enjoy a meal with our white sis. I know I said it earlier, but I heard you never really spoke to anyone. So at first I thought you were giving me the cold shoulder when I was calling out to you. No, she was just, she was just distracted. No, not at all. I didn't think you were talking to me. That's good to hear. But then I went and doubted who you were. It was rude of me, and I'm really sorry. Oh, you said not to talk about the surface down here, and I just did it again. This place is where our guests can enjoy themselves without concern for the surface. Then again, it is difficult to avoid conversation about the white with Our Lady here. Like I said, I don't mind at all. I'm fine. I smiled and reached for a second sweet bun when all of a sudden... Hi, what are you doing here? Whoa, I thought I smelled some sweet buns. Are you talking about me, or are you talking about the actual buns? Oh, welcome. Are you here for breakfast, lunch, or dinner? Do they not know how to tell time down here? I know they don't have a sun to like be able to tell, but I'm not too sure myself. Are you awake? If not, get up. I guess the Kodawari works pretty much around the clock. I'll have the seafood porridge today, and one bun for me. Of course, one moment please. You came down to Yomi just to eat? I mean, I know the food is really tasty down here, but on second thought, I don't blame him. It's a little bit of a walk, but... Olympia, you mind if I join ya? Please do. Never thought I'd see you here eating buns. What happened to the husband hunt? I am meeting people, sir. I have two prospective husbands in front of me. Right? Yeah, because on the box we have Yosuga and Tokisada, so they are love interests. Huh? I'm just having a break, you know, resting. I must admit, that was rather bold of Akaza. My guests have been talking of little else. Everyone is convinced that Akaza is her top candidate. Perhaps so. Do you mean for my future husband? I mean, he mentioned it first, I guess. Of course. Can you let everyone know that there's no way I would... Oh wait, this is Byakuya. Can you let everyone know that there's no way I would take Akaza as my husband? You're gonna eat those words one day. Huh? Why not? Your dear director is heartless and cruel. You're only saying that because, like, you want to do the opposite. You get told to do something, and then, like, people are obstinate that way. Like, you just want to do the opposite of what they say. You don't want to be told what to do. Come on, Byakuya is 18. I asked him what he'd do if I couldn't find a husband, and then he told me that he'd take on the responsibility of fulfilling that role without any expression on his face whatsoever. What? He really said that? That's a surprise. He's been avoiding marriage all this time. Avoid? Can he even do that? Wait a minute. Hiroba, you and Akaza are both adults, right? And you too, right, Yosuga? Do you two have wives? Absolutely. I'm a husband to all the wonderful women on Tengu Island. Stop being silly and answer my question. I recall Akaza applying for the Kotowari director seat when the previous director became ill. He sure did. Eventually the previous director's condition improved and he was able to retire safely. It is impressive that he would offer to carry that load. I don't believe I've seen him laugh once since. We're talking about wives here. What? Sounds like he's been through a lot. And he's used it as a nice shield against getting married. Okay, be like, I got work to do. Like, too busy for finding wife. Even now, he turns down offers because he's too busy. That's what I thought too. Seems things have changed. Maybe he wanted to marry Olympia this whole time. Hiroba looked at me with a smirk. I suppose that's how important work is to him. His duty is to make sure the white doesn't go extinct. Yes, it's only because it's his job. I must do my duty. Oh man. That's a weird thing. That's a weird thing to say. Don't say that to a girl. It has nothing to do with love. Well, I am not surprised he said that. He is known for his loyalty to his duties, his love of equality and peace. The Iron Mask, Lord Akaza. The Iron Mask? A nickname of his. I gave it to him. I meant it as a joke, but it really stuck. I feel so terrible. Even our guests want nothing to do with him. They say he cannot be persuaded at all. Alright, you're still here, Tokisada. Akaza looks scarier than the other soldiers. I pretty much comply with everything he says. He's like, yes sir. The Iron Mask. It fits that scoundrel so well. I should call him that the next time I see him. I forcefully split my sweet bun in two as a thought crossed my mind. I mean, that's... don't want to be mean about it. You call him the Iron Mask, but you're also called the doll, so... Do you think you can let him off the hook already? He's the most reliable man you'll find on Tengu Island. I didn't expect to hear that. I sat there stunned with half a bun in each hand. Ah, of course. Perhaps what he said was his unsentimental way of asking you to be his bride. Akaza is famously handsome and hails from a noble bloodline. The rumors are well reasoned. There's no better match to be your husband. Hey guys, whose team are you on? Like, why are you trying to all get me with Akaza? I got it. He fell in love with you and decided to abuse his authority by forcing marriage. No, that's not true. It wasn't anything romantic at all. Oh, by the way, sis, why is your bag moving? Ah! Daifuku stuck his head out of the bag, pushing away the flap before I got to it. Finally, the hamster, the mouse. What? Oh wait, Daifuku.
What? This is...
Oh, stay put! I'm sorry, he's my pet mouse and... Oh? That's... What could it be? Is it the sacred mouse? Romeo, what? Or Romeo? Camellia appeared to be shaking at the sight of Daifuku. What? Is his real name Romeo? Romeo? It's you, Romeo. Where have you been all this time? Oh, is this her mouse? Did she lose him?
Lady Camellia, well, I was...
Wait a minute. Is he yours? He wandered into the manor a while ago, and I tried looking for his owner near the estate, but I couldn't find anyone. He went far. He's Juliet's brother! What? Juliet, a member of the White Mouse clan, and the youngest of the 3 siblings. She lives and works with Camellia in Shikinjo, helping attend to various duties. She's become concerned about Daifuku's weight. Okay. I think of Romeo and Juliet, although they weren't siblings in the play, but... Gasp. A white mouse peeked out of Camellia's pocket all of a sudden. Oh, there she is! Oh yeah, should I just do the little high-pitched voice for all of them?
Brother, is that you?
She's so cute! And she's wearing a little ribbon! It's nice to meet you, Juliet! Is that- wait, oh yeah, she has a ribbon on her. I'm like looking at the massive bell. Like how she has a little tray as well, as if she's like going around serving people. Hearing my voice, Juliet looked at me and seemed to bow her head. She's so polite.
It's truly an honor to meet you, Hime. My name is Juliet. I have heard many things about you from Lord Tsukiyomi, but to think you also saved my foolish brother. This must be the divine intervention of Lady Amaterasu, in her infinite wisdom and mercy.
Aww, her squeaks are so cute! we heard none of that. It was just like squeak, squeak, squeak. Ah, thank goodness. He's alive! I didn't think he'd run up to the surface. I can't follow him up there. I thought someone caught him in an alley and roasted him for dinner. I can't believe it. This must be God's grace. I actually have Romeo's younger brother. Oh, you have a mouse too. Alright, it did say in the thing he has a mouse. Huh? Are we gonna see him? If I'm not mistaken, Romeo's eldest, then my Paris, and Juliet's the youngest. Paris is, right? Wait, I'm trying to remember the play. Was Paris like the other love interest? Was there like a love triangle? I think he like probably died. Probably died in the play. And they had a long drawn out death cutscene. A cutscene. As if like Romeo and Juliet was like a video game. Alright, so we got Paris, a member of the White Mouse clan, and the middle of the 3 siblings. He met Tokisada at Shikinjo and has served him ever since. He has a very stern attitude towards his brother Daifuku. I was so worried when he disappeared. What a relief to know he's safe. Camellia, Juliet, aren't you both happy that Romeo is safe? Camellia and Juliet nodded repeatedly in unison. As for Daifuku, he was looking straight at me. So, this is where Daifuku came from. Romeo, aren't you happy you're home? Oh, we're not gonna leave him, are we?
Hime?
There'll be no more sleeping or enjoying meals with him. I guess I have no other choice. Are we saying goodbye? We barely got to know him. I'm glad he came with me today. He's so friendly. I was sure his owner was missing him. Thank goodness. I couldn't look sad now. Daifuku belonged here. Not with me. It's not nice to keep him away from his family, away from his younger sister. It's just like all sad. If it isn't too much to ask, can you please keep watching over him? It seems he's really attached to you. Huh? Daifuku quickly jumped onto my head as if he understood what Camellia said. Are you sure? He's a lot fatter than before. I can tell he's been eating well. Then I'll have an excuse to be friends with you, because we'll all have hamsters. We can all talk about our hamsters. I suppose. I mean, he pretty much eats anything. All that rich food he's been getting. Thank you for being so nice to him. I trust that he'll be more than happy staying with you. No. I'm the one who's happy being with Romeo. He's such a dear friend to me. Friend? Camellia? Yes, I want to be friends with you too. Let's be hamster buddies. Huh? Camellia, she is our guest. Oh, it's alright. It's completely fine. Let's be friends, Camellia. By all means. Yay, friends! Maybe I was imagining things, but it looks like Juliet was clapping her hands with joy. Oh wow, what a day. I'm so happy. Let's get along as best as we can. I'm happy to be your friend forever and ever. That's just so good, just like, what? Yes, then I want to be friends with Sis too. Get out of here, Toki-san. This is between me and Camellia. I'm a really nice guy. Is that right, Yosuga? A bright, beautiful boy who loves mint chocolate and medicinal baths. Why is that highlighted? Is that an important item? Mint chocolate. Toki-sana's favorite flavor of ice cream served at Shikinjo. It's made of mint and chocolate, giving it a cool and refreshing taste. I feel like this is like a key piece of information that I'm gonna need for his route. That's right! Mint chocolate. It was the flavor of my ice pop earlier. You wanna try some, sis? Let me go get it! Camellia ran straight to the kitchen before I could say anything. The mint chocolate here is to die for, but it tastes the best right after a hot bath. It cool you down. The sweet minty taste cools your body from the inside out. I do kind of like mint chocolate. I always kind of shunned from it because, like, it reminded me of toothpaste. Like, too much. I was like, and then the combination. I like chocolate, but like thinking of combining it with like minty flavors, I'm just like, I just think about brushing my teeth and I'm just like, I'm not supposed to swallow this. That sounds good. I should give it a try next time. Thank you for waiting. Oh, it got me some ice cream. She brought over some brightly colored ice cream scooped in a cute glass bowl. It's like mint chocolate chip. That's like my sister's favorite ice cream flavor. We would like rarely get it. Cause like my sister was like always on a diet, but yeah, I just remember like the bright green ice cream was like always her favorite. I happily tried a spoonful. Ah, it's really minty. It blends so well with the chocolate. Doesn't it? You gotta admit, the person who put these two flavors together is a genius. I nodded in awe, scooping even more spoonfuls of the refreshing ice cream into my mouth. Is it really okay for me to just eat ice cream like this instead of searching for my husband? Even Karoba was asking me earlier. I mean, this is kind of how you, like, meet people. This is how you find husband. You hang out. You find someone that you click with. You eat ice cream. Find husband. Step 3, profit? I don't know. I felt many things about the situation, but I couldn't seem to tear myself away. She's having fun. Like, this is good. This place is so much fun. tomorrow? I'll do my best tomorrow, so I'll just enjoy myself today. You'll only find this dish here in Chicken Joe. I also like the baths that Yosuga prepares. I have a feeling we'll be seeing each other a lot more, so I hope we can get along. Yes, I really like that. We're friends, haha. I have to tell Lord Tsukiyomi when he returns. Speaking of Tsukiyomi, I never knew he was a doll maker. Oh, I didn't tell you, did I? I'm actually a doll myself, made by Lord Tsukiyomi, what? Huh? I can't look. I was like trying to look for like doll parts, but everyone's kind of dressed a little crazily here. I had lost count of how many times I gasped in surprise today. Had you not noticed? See here, I'm a clockwork doll. Wait, does she have like a little wind-up thing behind her? Camellia turned around to show me. Oh, there it is. Sure enough, there was a large key glowing on her back. I mean, it looks like a bow. Considering the style of this place is pretty eclectic, like I wouldn't have noticed. And to think of it, she has keys on her shoes too. So the tension I felt when I was holding her hand was... I had no idea. I thought dolls are so much smaller, and she has like such a bright personality too. Yes, I think I might be the only one who's the size of a human. Look, see this sign here? It'll tell you if I'm resting. Really? Oh. Like the power on, power off. Oh. See? It still says open though. It just changed colors. I was shaking with surprise and joy. There were so many things outside the manor that I didn't know about. Ah, you don't want to be friends with a doll, do you? Your being a doll doesn't bother me one bit. You're a lot nicer than some of the other people. This is good. Where's the secret Camellia route? Thank goodness. Oh, the bath should be ready soon. Allow me to escort you, my fair guest. Get yourself all nice and cozy. Oh yeah, how about we be friends too? You have ulterior motives, Kuroba. I'll think about it if you promise never to flirt with me again. Well, friend, I better get back to work. Wait, you didn't promise! He waved his hand with a smile and departing the room swiftly. Lord Kuroba's always like that, but he can be trusted. After all, he is a doctor. Is he a good doctor? Heh, you'll find out soon enough. Now off to the bath we go while it's still hot. I mean, Camellia, you're a doll. You don't even need to see a doctor. Wow. I was just like inside the room. There's a bath. I thought it was gonna be like more like hot spring, like big bath. Seemed everything here was a surprise to me. The room I was led to was far beyond what I could imagine. This bathtub is so big. The tub was very different from the one in the manor. It was filled to the brim with water and topped with flower petals. A warm welcome to our bathhouse. Since this is your first time enjoying our baths here, please allow me to explain a few things. Soaking in the medicinal bath for an extended time can be a bit too much for first-timers. Soak in the bath for 15 minutes to start, then come out and help yourself to water and herbal tea we have prepared for you here. If you feel well after that, you may return to the bath to soak again. Like too hot? You're gonna dehydrate? Thank you. I'm looking forward to this. This is really a lovely room. The expansive room was elegantly furnished. Blue, purple, and silver patterns adorned the lacquerware, giving it a glistening rainbow hue. Yosuga? This isn't ink, is it? It looks as if it's made from shells. Yes, it was made from mother of pearl. We layered the shells carefully, piece by piece. I knew it! I gather seashells myself, but I didn't know they could be used like this. Using mother of pearl can be difficult. It requires very delicate handiwork. To add, those on the surface prefer decorations in their assigned colors, so you may not have had seen this in the yellow. It's so beautiful. I'd love to have one of these in my room someday. The canister on Yosuga's waist looks like it's made of mother of pearl too. Can't see. His sash is too poofy. Maybe mother of pearl is common in Yomi. I see it now. No. Now, my fair guest, allow me to wash your back. What? Huh? Come, come, your clothes. We're moving a little too fast here. Huh? I guess this is how bathhouse work. Okay. She's just gonna do it. Well, you can be trusted, right? I began untying the ribbon on my blouse. Sorry, wait. Was he just kidding? Oh no. Huh? Tsukiyomi didn't teach you anything, did he? Did I do something wrong? I'd never been to a bathhouse before, so I was just following what you told me. You shouldn't obey in this case. You told me! We were like introduced to him like he was someone trustworthy. He's like, wait, I didn't actually want— no, naked. He took my jacket and cap, setting them on a nearby shelf. Make me think it's like some other sort of establishment. It's like, are we in the red light district? Shouldn't obey? A word of advice. From this day forward, never expose yourself like this, except in front of the man you love. Gasp. Tengu Island is different from Tenyo Island. Wearing a bathing suit is fine, but never show yourself like this in front of a stranger. Tsukiyomi is worried that you would behave as you did when you lived on Tenyo Island, and scare off the men here who wish to court you. I mean, maybe some of them wouldn't be scared. Well, I learned about wearing a bathing suit, but this is a bath. If you find a man who is the other half of your soul, and you desire him in his entirety, then you can expose yourself to him. Until then, never do so. Assume that every sweet word they speak is a lie. Oh. Are you speaking from experience? Wait, so you're just saying if I would? Could you not toy with me like this? I only found out recently that I don't really understand what life is like on Tengu Island. Well, I could have watched you strip nude, but I want to build a lasting relationship with you. Furthermore, I don't want Tsukiyomi killing me. Yosuga, you're just like Kuroba, aren't you? They're all men. Not at all. I am not as straightforward or kind. Just consider this a friendly exchange between the proprietor of the bathhouse and his guest. I mean, he did the right thing. He didn't think she would actually do it, but he corrected her. I'll take your word for it then. You worry me, you know. What now? You do not see me, or even Akaza, Kuroba, and Tokisada as men, do you? Perhaps even Tsukiyomi? That's a bit rude, don't you think? I may not what you consider common sense, but I can tell the difference between men and women. Tsukiyomi really made a mistake. Or perhaps it was intentional. Did you say something? I was just wondering what kind of man your husband will be. Could be you. You're on the box. Well, I still don't know. Well, enjoy your stay. If you feel unwell, you can ring the bell over there. Thank you. I'll be careful. Ugh. I can't believe he was playing with me. I shouldn't have let my guard down just because he knows Tsukiyomi. But I think I'm a lot more tolerant now. Must be because of Koroba. All of his jesting. I mean, Yosuga seemed like a serious fellow, but... I sighed as I looked around the room. Get to enjoy this in peace. This place is very well decorated. There's not only water and herbal tea that had been prepared on the table. Colorful fruits were cut in the shapes of flowers and stood atop a bed of crushed ice. Next to them was what looked like to be some kind of wine. Look, Daifuku, there's a bath for you too! Gasp. A small wooden tub was placed next to my bath. Don't drown the mouse. That's technically what you like pour the water on yourself though, right? The water in the miniature tub felt nice and warm, and next to it was a blanket and a plate of nuts. Okay, they did like accommodate the mouse.
Lord Yosuga, thought you would care for me like this.
Is this bed here for me to rest on if I don't feel well?
No, Hime, that's...
It looks so soft and comfortable. Maybe I can lie down for just a moment. It feels so good. Even better than my bed at the manor. It also has a fragrance. Like a perfume. Oh, is it that kind of is it that kind of hotel? I suddenly jerked awake. That was dangerous. I was almost about to fall asleep. A special bath was prepared for us. We should get in before it gets cold. Was there some sleepy perfume on there? Or was she just tired? Lady Olympia, I hope you enjoyed your bath. How was everything? Thank you. I just finished changing. I had such a wonderful time in the bath. My skin feels so soft now. I knew it would be. Lord Yosuga is a master herbalist who knows everything about plants. He can concoct all sorts of medical elixirs. Such as... drinks to help blood flow, boost stamina, increase vigor. Oh, is it that kind of blood flow? Oh. Vigor? Which means... oh my. Oh, did you understand that? I guess there's a medicine for everything. Aphrodisiacs? Viagra? Well now, glad to see you awake. I was about to rush in case you had fallen unconscious while still naked. You would like to see that, huh? Unfortunately for you, I followed your instructions with care. But I must say, the bath was amazing. I would love to bathe here every day. The feeling of the hot water was so relaxing. It had such a sweet and refreshing aroma, too. I blended the water with fruit and flowers. I'm glad to hear you liked it. Come visit us anytime. I'd like that very much. By the way, I hate to bring this up while you are still relaxed from the bath, but it appears Tsukiyomi has not yet returned. I also think everyone at the manor will be worried if you stay out too late. Tsukiyomi is such an elusive fellow. Worried. Doma's face came to mind. I don't know if he'd be worried. Maybe worried that his charge, like, ran out. Would he be worried? Maybe he'd think I actually escaped. Why not tomorrow? I would be delighted to have you back. Thank you. Well, I better get going then. Daifuku, you should thank him for the bath too. Daifuku popped his head out from inside my bag when I called to him, but... Daifuku? The sweet rice cake? Oh, well... He's plump and white, so, well, that's why... Did he not... Wait, did they not catch that's his, like, new name now? He's trying to hold back a laugh. Not good for you to hold your emotions in. You can laugh if you like. You're so cute. Much cuter than what I heard about you. Please do not be upset. I was not laughing at the name. I just laughed because you're so cute. I'm not sure if I should be happy to hear that. But it is true. He is far more aptly named now than he was before.
I'm sorry. I've become gluttonous since he began caring for me.
Camellia patted Daifuku lightly on the head. Daifuku. It's such a cute name. Do your best to repay her, you hear?
Yes, in the name of my clan, I'll do my very best to serve Hime. Dear brother, please do not be a burden on the good Hime. Paris is now serving under Lord Tokisada, and you are with our esteemed lady. I shall remain in Yomi, but I pray that one day we will meet again under the sun. Yes, I promise we will one day.
Seems like Daifuku and Juliet are talking. They must be sad to part ways, having such a serious conversation. I should bring him down here again soon. By the way, could you tell me how much the meal and the bath were? There's no need for payment. You saved Daifuku's life after all. No, please, I can pay. I did bring money with me. Yes, being Olympia was my job. I received tithes from the people each time I danced on stage. They were not necessarily payments, however. I never really spent the money since I always stayed inside. If you're saying that only because I'm Olympia, I'd appreciate if you wouldn't. I just want to be treated like any other person. Well, you can pay me next time then. Just accept it as a token of my thanks. Are you sure? I'm really gonna pay next time you hear. Come, let me escort you to Kanado. He nudged me on the back with a smile. This doesn't feel much different from being with Kuroba. Oh well, if he doesn't take my money next time, I'll just force it on him. I really wanted to live a normal life. I just wanted to be myself. This place is dark already. So this is what night in Yomi looks like. I walked with my head looking up above me when... Hey, look! Wow, she really is white! Oh, white. I'm sure she fetch a decent price. What? Wait, excuse me? I heard mumblings from the people staring at me. People applauded me when I arrived today, so I thought I was welcome. One of those things was not like the other. I guess it's not easy to get along with everyone. Someone who's just like casually like, I should kidnap her. Hey, new guy, you better not lay a finger on that white girl. Lord Jikoku will kill you. Jikoku? As in hell? I wasn't liking the sound of that. We can't take any of the soldiers from the surface, but we can take any of the soldiers from the surface, but angering Lord Jikoku is a bad idea. That's quite a thing to say. Maybe they're talking about Tsukiyomi. Going up against Lord Tsukiyomi and Lord Jikoku of the bathhouse will definitely end a miserable life with an even worse death. Huh? Okay, so they're two different people. I glanced at Yosuga. That's right. I haven't told you my nickname. I am known as Jugoku Dayu here. Similar, in a way, to how you are called Olympia. Jugoku Dayu, the Steward of Hell. Yosuga's nickname that describes his protective guardianship of Yomi and his people. Okay. So he's a big shot here. Not just an owner of a bathhouse. Thought maybe he's like, he looked like a secondary color. He's purple, but I guess he's been banished. Been banished to Yomi. Jigoku Dayu. Is he a prominent figure down here? But the people around us aren't speaking well of him. I heard that you praised Masuhana's hair, like the ocean on a rainy day. How very poetic. Where did you hear that from? Everyone was so moved by your words that it was known throughout all of Yomi by nightfall. My face was blushing so much that it felt like it was on fire. I also know Masuhana personally. She is a very skilled seamstress, so I often ask her to do our mending. Really? Can I see her again if I visit the bathhouse? Certainly. I shall let her know that you wish to meet her. Thank you. I'll be looking forward to it. Seeing my excitement, Yosuga smiled. You know very well that the souls of the people of Yomi are offered to keep the sun shining on the surface. Which is why I was concerned about how those here would react to seeing you. Worried, in fact. Akaza told me the same thing as well. But I suppose it was unwarranted. You're rather popular here, it seems. You're exaggerating, but I'd be happy if that was true. The people on the surface are always avoiding eye contact with me. But be warned that not everyone here is so welcoming, which is why I've asked them to behave themselves around you. The people here seem scared of you and Tsukiyomi. Why is that? Why indeed. Perhaps because Tsukiyomi and I are possessed by the curse of death. Huh? That seems a little extreme. Have I managed to scare you? But what I said is simply the truth. It may be better for you to learn about it from Tsukiyomi when you see him in Naraku. Sure. I wanted you to know more, but something deep down was telling me not to ask. The curse of death. That sounds horrible. Tsukiyomi really has hidden a lot of things from me. I'll be visiting Yomi more often, not just because I want to see Tsukiyomi. I really enjoyed the bath you prepared for me, and the food is really delicious, not to mention Camellia and the others are here too. Camellia, your behavior really surprised me today. I know it may be difficult for you to imagine, but this was the first time I've ever seen her befriend anyone. She must have been so happy to meet you. I could only manage an embarrassed smile. I heard the Kotowari made an announcement that they would be protecting you. I'm told the military has put in place similar sanctions as well. The military? I had no idea. On the surface, you had Lord Doma, the Kotowari, the military, and here in Yomi, you have me and Tsukiyomi. I wish to believe that is enough to deter others and ensure your safety. Then again, it does not guarantee that you are completely safe, so you mustn't follow after any strangers. Everyone seems to be saying the same thing. Byakuya's gonna get kidnapped. Correction. Even if you do know the person, they may still be deceiving you, so be careful. Trust no one. Remember, that is how valuable you are, Olympia of the White. Valuable? Does Yosuga only see me for my value too? The thought of someone I knew deceiving me was shocking enough. But hearing him use the word valuable pierced me deep in the heart. I'll be careful. Right, back to the mansion. Back to the library. Oh, you. You have returned. I hear you are enjoying yourself in Yomi today. I didn't tell him anything about Yomi. Is he having someone follow me? I know exactly where you are and what you are doing, so behave yourself at all times. I went there looking for a husband. even though I ended up just having fun. No man will ever love you. So choose anyone and be done with it. What? Are you gonna like, at least be more concerned? This dude is supposed to be my guardian. Whether on the surface or down in Yomi, the men only see you as Olympia. I am the only one who knows who you truly are. You truly think there's anyone in this world who wishes to know the real you? He slowly raised his left hand with a smirk on his face. Batsu. Would anyone love you if they found out you tried to kill me with your power? I quickly turned my face away. Oh, is this why he's mean to her? His left hand. I mutilated it that day. He can't use it like he did before. Do not forget. It is thanks to me that a white such as yourself can live freely here on Tengu Island. It is only because you are under the protection of the Yellow Doma that you are allowed to live your foolish life of selfishness. Okay, so Byakuya hurt him with Batsu, and now is he just like holding it over her head now? I wanted to give him a piece of my mind, but I couldn't. She probably didn't do it on purpose. He shattered any confidence I had left. I'm tired, so I'll be going to bed. Now he's put the damper on, like, oh, we had a nice day, we had a bath, we met some friends, and then Doma. Doma the downer here. What a day, wasn't it, Daifuku? I hope my bag wasn't too small for you. I opened my bag, and Daifuku jumped out onto the table. You know, I was really surprised to hear that you're actually from Yomi.
I'm sorry. If only you could understand what I say, Hime.
Was it really okay for me to bring you back here? Daifuku looked up at me and nodded repeatedly. Heh. I always wondered whether you do actually understand what I'm saying.
Yes, I do. Those from the White Mice clan are different from ordinary mice.
I just gotta teach him how to write. Well, here's hoping you'll stay with me. In response, Daifuku rubbed his head against my hand. I need to start looking for my husband more seriously. I did talk to some men and had a lot of fun today, so I guess that's good enough for now. Yes, then I want to be friends with Sis too. We got Tokisada. Tokisada is a really nice person, but he's not able to marry yet if he's 17 years old. Remember, that is how valuable you are, Olympia of the White. Yosuga is also a nice person, but I feel like he only sees me as Olympia. I mean, I think he's said that for you to be like, be careful, like... He lives in Yomi, where there's probably a lot of deception. He's known as Jigoku, the steward of hell. So yeah, he probably knows the darker sides of things. I suppose neither of them will love me for who I am.
I think it's a bit too soon to say that.
I rubbed Daifuku's head with my fingers. Makes me feel so calm and happy to pet you like this. I wonder if I can ever touch a man with the same affection. I wonder if I can touch him without breaking him. Being outside is really interesting. I've been smiling a lot recently. Getting to talk to everyone is a lot of fun. I finally remembered how to smile. But there's still emotions I don't know about. I've never fallen in love with anyone before. But I told Akaza that I could love anyone, but I don't know what that really means. It'll come to you. It'll come to you in time, child. And Daifuku looked up, as if listening to me. I'm serious. I'm a horrible person who mutilated Doma's left hand. He probably deserved it, I don't know. Will anyone love me if they knew that? Will I really be able to love anyone? I'm glad you don't understand what I'm saying. But if you did, I bet you'd hate me and run back to Yomi. Daifuku rubbed his nose against my finger. You're trying to cheer me up. You're right. I need to do my best and find a husband. There has to be someone out there who will love me. I'd better prepare myself for tomorrow. I'll go take a quick bath, okay?
I won't run away, Hime. I've heard much about you on the island. Hime must be afraid of herself. She worries she'll never be loved and that she doesn't deserve to love anyone. But don't you worry. I'm sure things will turn out alright. Lady Amaterasu, please protect Hime with your divine light and help her find her way.
Okay, next chapter. The boy with the skull. Is he on the box? I'm just like the boy with the skull. I'm just like looking. We'll have to find that out in the next episode. This was a long chapter. We did get to meet... We met Tokisada. We got to know more about Yosuga. And... yeah, all the nice parts of Yomi. All the bad parts of Yomi. There's still a dark side to every place. And then, all in all, Doma is still a bastard and very mean. But we did learn that Byakuya... seems like she has the power of Batsu? I think they mentioned that before, right? I was like trying to remember what was Batsu. There it is, Batsu. Yeah, power used to draw souls from the human bodies and crystallize them into show. Once the soul is extracted, the body crumbles and disappears. So I'm guessing, do we like partially like? Did we partially extract his soul out? That must have what happened to his hand, like it's crumbling. Yeah, that's a little interesting. I think like people of the blue had that, but maybe people of the white have it as well. All right, well, yeah, I need a rest. lot of talking. We still haven't met all the people though. We still haven't met all the love interests. We're still missing this blue-haired dude, and then there's gray-haired girl. Although, looking at the box, the gray-haired girl has a skull. So I'm guessing this is who we're gonna meet next, is the boy with the skull. Alrighty, well, anywho, I hope you guys are having a fun and relaxing time. And I'll see you in the next episode. Bye-bye.